What's up, guys? Welcome back to Farm Sim 25. We've got some good things going on right now. I've got a worker currently planting our barley for the chickens and later on for sale. And we're just going to check up on our stuffs real quick. Got the beehive doing beehive things. So we do have quite a bit of barley in here. I don't know how much, but there's a lot in there. I actually just filled up our chicken pen. Yes, we got 9,000 liters of food. We've got 600 out of 664 chickens. So we do have a lot of chickens now. They are almost maxed out, and they do produce a lot of eggs very quickly. So we're now at 9,000 liters of eggs, which is rather nice. I like that. So chickens are doing very, very well. We've got all of our equipment up there. Let's check up on the other farms. I did end up buying field 40, so I now have 40, 41, and 42. This stuff should be ready for harvest like soon. Next month, I believe, we'll be harvesting our sunflowers, which are doing fantastic. What's our honey thing looking like? It's okay. It's not great, but it's a lot better than what we were getting earlier on in this season, so I feel awesome about that. We got our sunflower oil cooking, doing very, very nicely there. If we come on up, is this thing filled with water? It is. I should probably take this over. I'm not even worried about our lettuce garden because that's just doing its thing all the time. I check on it every now and then just to make sure it still has water, but that's all I got to do with it. Right, our wood production. So what I'm doing with this is I'm deciding that for the stuff that we build, the playground maker hall, the grain museum, all the stuff that we're doing, we are going to kind of put a pause on that until the beginning of each year. And then what I'll do from there is in January, we'll take out what we need to take out, deliver it, and continue getting stuff put inside of our hall here. The reason being is because I know we still got to do the wagon maker. That is something that we have to do, and I probably should start doing it, honestly. But it's another one of those where I have no clue how much of what we need. So, I figure I just let this fill up until we have our 800 pallets of goods. Taking out again on January to go do our buildable stuff, but we should be able to fill that up to 800 pallets no problem, and then by the time everything's built up, I can just take all of that stuff for a massive payout and sell it, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go down here. So our playground, the same state that it's been in. I haven't delivered anything here since the last couple of videos. When I came up with that plan that I'll only deliver in January, that'll probably change. Let's be honest, that'll probably change. Over here, we've got something being built. Look at this. So, it looks like we got ourselves a tractor. We got a trailer that's got some kind of ladder on it. Huh. Interesting. No clue what this is all about. but we do have a tractor that's got a trailer attached to it as something for a playground. So I'm guessing this is kind of like, man, I don't know where you guys are from. Where I'm from, all right, back in the 80s, we had things very similar to this, where there are miniature versions of real life things that we can climb on and play in. You know, like maybe we'd play hide and seek and somebody would go hide inside of that little cubby right there, you know. And then there was like, for like this trailer, there might be like a jungle gym on it, or like a little miniature slide for the really small kids, things like that. We'll see what this turns into. I mean, it's starting to look like it might be kind of a jungle gym slide combo type thing, but I don't know where they're going to put the slide. Unless they put the slide on the back, maybe? I don't know. It might be just a jungle gym, just something to climb on and explore. But right now, I've put in 8,000 liters of long planks and regular planks, so I've put in 8 pallets of each. And I've got a 9th pallet of each ready to go, just in case. We're at 77%. So it seems like each pallet has been roughly 10%. I honestly don't know. I don't know where we're going with this. So that's that. The grain museum, nothing has changed there, guys. Same thing as the playground. Nothing has changed over here. Again, I haven't delivered anything else to this, so we will do that in January. We actually don't need a whole lot. I could do the next step right now. I could do the next step on both of them right now. Which, man, I'm debating. Should we do that? Nah, I'm going to stick with my plan for now. Going to stick with my plan for now. But anyways, that's just a quick little update. This video is not going to be very long. There's not a whole lot to talk about. I haven't done anything like insane. Haven't bought anything new other than land, and I might actually buy another bit of land. What I should do, if I was smart, so we can come here. We've got water galore, we're good there. We're gonna need some fertilizer. We don't need it yet. We don't need fertilizer yet. We'll leave it as is. The oil mill, I've deactivated this because we don't have any sunflowers yet. We will next month. And this one here is just kicking away. So our sawmill, we're making all 4 of these. We're doing the long planks, the regular planks, the prefab walls, and the wood beams. I've got all 4 of those activated. Wait, can I deactivate the wood chips too? No. It's making wood chips anyways. So I don't know what I'm doing. What if I changed it to selling? Because then I wouldn't have to sell the wood chips anymore. Maybe. If it just automatically sells them. We'll see if that works the way it is. So right now it's not active. As you can see, I haven't activated it yet, but we are actively making wood chips, which is weird. Like, I don't want to make wood chips, but whatever. Not going to argue with it too much. Not worth it. But if it just sells them automatically, that'd be great. That's what I'm hoping for. So, there it is, guys. Again, like I said, this is going to be a short one. It's a quick one just to kind of give you an update of where I'm at. It's just a matter of plugging away and just kind of wash, rinse, repeat as of right now. What I started thinking about, and I want your guys' opinion on this. What I've been thinking is I can take these 5 fields here, Or maybe even just these three. These three might even just be better. Just do these three. Turn this into a grass field. And we just start making straw. Or hay, rather. Whatever it is that grass does. It's a thought. I've got a ton of space. Like, I've got this whole area here to do stuff with it. So the question is, what do I do with it? You know what I'm saying? I would, if I'm going to do another production, I would kind of like it to be around our main base. What do y'all think about that, though? So, I mean, one of the things we would have to do with this, right? So we'd set up all of our production stuff right up in here. We'd have our vehicles parked up over here. We'd have whatever silo or production that we're going to use set up all up in this space. We've got plenty of space to do that. Space is not an issue. And I even have a couple trees. Well, I do have a couple trees. I can cut down that tree and I can cut down this tree if needed. I don't think it'd be needed. Although, actually, I might cut down this tree no matter what. Because I was finding that when I was mulching this field, that at one point in time it was making it really hard to turn because this thing was in the way. We might do that. Or do we leave the fields blank? So like with this field, I would have to cultivate it to turn this into an actual field, because right now it's not. It's just not a field right now. It's patchy because of the maze. And then what I'd do is I'd take this little road here and turn this into a field to connect to this one. And then I'd do the same to this one up here. To this road. Or little side trail, whatever you want to call it. I'd turn this whole thing into a field, connecting it to this field. So all three fields would become one big field. And I thought about, if I do these other two fields, I would have these 5 big fields. What is my cat doing? It's just a plastic bag, my guy. I could get turn these 5 fields. Ooh, this one would actually be a good field to buy because of sunflowers. And I'd be able to harvest it next month. I could do that, right? Should I just buy this now? I can. Right, so when these sunflowers are ready to be harvested along with these, we'll grab these as well. Can I even get this one? No, that's 183,000. So it's an idea. The other thing I can do is I could buy this field now and turn this field along with these 4 fields into one big field for like grass, and we can start getting into grass and hay, straw, whatever. Or I can just let these fields kind of rot, keep them how they are. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see the whole mowing and that process, let me know, and that's what we'll do. We'll turn these into grass fields. So there, actually, is we are going to officially leave the video there. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.